At half-time, everything was looking pretty good, but that second half was a killer. Finished 3-2 in the end. What was your thoughts of the game?
Yeah, I thought first half we were okay, quite productive. Got the 2 goals. Second half, you've watched it. I thought we were reactive. Second balls, attack for defence, weren't organised. I don't even think that the fact that when we went down to 10 men, I just felt that second half we come out and felt that we earned the win in the first 45. For me, poor. Some of the goals that we conceded in the first one, we spoke about the second line. They like to pull it back when they get into them areas. And I thought we were reactive on Reece Hall-Johnson. A sending off, I don't think it's a sending off, but again, it's one that, for me, he's given it. I thought he was very poor this afternoon. I thought he, got to book Reece Hall-Johnson in the first half down the right-hand channel against Femi. Doesn't do it, sets the tone. Corey Whiteley goes and gets absolutely levered, centre of the park from Luke Young. Again, no foul. Pearson mouths off all game. No yellow. Champ pipes up. Yellow card. And then the honest tackle. I think 2 lads going for an honest tackle. Yeah, you could have probably said it was Wrexham foul, but not a second yellow. So, did he play a part? I think with 11 men, we have a little bit more of an opportunity to keep the goals out. But I don't think they worked hard for him. Ponticelli's header was outstanding. It was immense in fairness, but no pressure on the ball, and Reece Hall-Johnson sets it up, and then he's unmarked inside our 6-yard box. And then the third goal where Dan Jarvis, unopposed, don't get tight to him, crosses the ball in, and Reece Hall-Johnson rides up the back of Femi Lassamni. So, frustrating. Trying to answer questions in there for what reason, why we're all talkers and not doers, because what I was hearing at half time, the information I gave, what we needed to do, it was brilliant. And then they go and serve that up for 45 minutes. It's no disrespect. That's not what you need to do against a team that are pushing for playoffs. They're going to sense blood, and they've gone and got the result. And fair play to Dean Keats and his side.
You were telling us earlier that you watched part of the game today from the stands. Did that give you a different view, a different look at things? I
should have probably stayed there, because we were 2-0 up, come down at 2-1, we lost the game 3-2. Listen, and it's not the right words, being afforded the luxury, because I'm not afforded the luxury to sit in the stand. I'm looking at things across the board, all over the place, in terms of the staff, the players, the shape, the organisation, and you'll have an unbelievable view sitting in your press box, and I have a better view sitting higher up as opposed to quite level. So it's just that the information, we worked on the walkie-talkies today, and it worked better than the Apple I watched last week at Halifax. But it's just, I use the words afforded luxury loosely, but it's things that we're looking at and seeing and trying to put in place. And you can say I probably should have sat there for the full 90. We might have been sitting on another 3 points.
Mm. The next time we'll be back here at home. We'll have fans here as well. You must be looking forward to that. Listen,
if we're winning games of football, because I don't want them lynching me. Do we go and lose the game 3-2 with a home fans to try and rile us up? I don't know. Do we go and get a third? I don't know. All I know is that I've missed them. It's been a long time since the Aldershot game. We haven't had a real moment. Yes, I know Sorba's scored the winner in the last 9 seconds of the game, but to have them back in the building would be amazing. Hopefully we can go and do the job this week against Weymouth and Eastleigh to ensure that we are playing with something to play for in terms of a top 10 finish when they come into the building on the 29th. So I'm looking forward to seeing them come back and hearing them, because it sounds very testimonial when you're playing, very 23s behind closed doors, and it's not something that I'm used to or like.
You say that you want to finish on a high. Have you got your own targets that you've sort of put for yourself for the remainder of these games in May?
Yeah, it was to remain unbeaten. Obviously today was going great up until the 74th minute. It was to keep the upward curve momentum going into the new year. That can still happen with 3 big performances against Weymouth, Eastleigh and Maidenhead. But listen, I'm damage limitations. I've not gone in there and torn anyone's heads off. Femi Lassamni's held his hands up on 3 occasions with regards to the pullback, the cross, and then the header back post. And Femi's been excellent this year, been absolutely excellent, gone into a new position. He's like I say, been awesome in terms of his performances. So I'm not going to hang him out to dry. I feel that we need to get on top of that. Why do we take a backward step when we go 2-0 up? Why is it we don't go front foot and attack people and lock horns? And I've asked the questions. I honestly believe I don't know anyone that knows the answers. I think that I asked Corey to stay up in a 2. He didn't do it as much, and it probably allowed him to get out a lot more. We played that system where Corey dropped in the first half against young either side, and it worked superbly for 15-20 minutes, and then they changed to 2 at the base, so we had to evolve and go a little bit more around the horseshoe in terms of our play. But yeah, I think the second half performance, if you serve up them types of performances against teams that are fighting for playoffs, they're going to hurt you. And they come out second half, had a rollicking. He's made 2 subs in Jarvis and Ponticelli on the half-time mark, and yeah, I think that changed it in terms of Rutherford and Omateo coming off the park. And yeah, for me, I think we could have had a little bit more ascendancy. We was reactive as opposed to proactive today. And yeah, trust me, I'm angry. I'm really, really angry. But yeah, it's something that I need to sort of keep inside, because I can't hurt the group. I really can't, because did they not work hard for me? Did they try and work in their 10-man shape? Yeah. It's just decision making. Corey running out with the ball and gets caught on it, they then capitalise on it. So it's just frustrating. Would have been nice to continue to win. We're going to finish 10th to 16th. We're not going to get any medals for that. We're not going to get any accolades, no pats on the back. It was purely about momentum. We've had a little bump in the road. We go Weymouth on Tuesday night. We need to get back on the horse and go and get 3 points.